Hey, welcome to the Big Ranch Show. A big developing story coming out of Virginia, of all places, over there by Washington, D.C. A shooting has occurred at a GOP softball practice for a game that was scheduled for tomorrow between the Republicans and the Democrats at the National Ballpark, the Nationals baseball ballpark. The shooting apparently appears to be politically motivated, as the guy who did the shooting showed up and asked people, "Are those Republicans or Democrats over there?" And when they told him, he started shooting them. I've seen upwards of 40 rounds were fired at these people. Now, apparently, only 4 or 5 people were shot. There were some, what is called? What are they called? Aides of his were shot, and Congressman Steve Scalise of Louisiana was shot, as well as 2 Capitol police officers. Now, people, what the hell? What point do you serve by shooting representatives of people whose policies you don't agree with? What do you serve? What purpose does that serve at all? The answer, nothing. It does nothing but create a further divide between the left and the right, and we get less done. I really don't understand at this point. Because hearing that it's likely a liberal person that did this shooting flies in the face of everything I believe in as a liberal. I don't believe in violence to solve our issues. I believe in the ballot box and fair elections. That's what I believe in. I don't believe in any kind of violence. There's no place in our political discourse for violence of any kind or bloodshed at all. Because that leads us down a path we don't want to go down. It sickens me. It really freaking sickens me. Not only to believe that everything I thought was wrong, that most liberals are not violent people, and I'm pretty sure most of us aren't. But to know that some liberal out there or somebody that had a vendetta against Republicans decided to start shooting them because they disagree? I disagree with almost anyone I meet. I live in East Texas and I'm a liberal. I disagree with everybody. You don't see me shooting them. They don't shoot me. We have really got to get this country going in the right direction, and this is not it. Going backwards is what this does. Harming our future is what this does. Do I agree with everything Republicans say? No. Do I agree with everything liberals say? No. But would I ever shoot somebody or kill somebody over it? No. This is freaking ridiculous. Something has got to be done. People have lost their freaking minds. They've just flipped. You know, it's like those freaking protesters after Hillary Clinton lost. Yes, the person that most of us liberals wanted to win lost. But there was no reason to break other people's property or hurt other people for it. This is no different. So I don't know what to think. Was the person mentally deranged? Were they mentally broken? You know, should they have ever had a firearm in the first place? It is interesting, though, that Steve Scalise had filed a motion at one point to limit or lessen the restrictions on cross-border gun sales, but that shouldn't change anything. That has nothing to do, at the end of the day, with some asshole with a gun coming and trying to kill people. I'm just glad that so far nobody has been reported to have died in this shooting. If you ask me, this is a pathetic excuse for anyone to do. It's cowardly. It is no different than a freaking terrorist trying to come over and shoot our politicians or our fellow Americans. There is no difference. It is exactly the same. Now, yes, I do believe that it is time we have a strong and proper discussion over gun safety and gun regulations in this country. And I've been thinking that for years. But that doesn't give you the right, just because you disagree with somebody, to shoot them. Just because you don't like somebody or you don't like their views is not a reason to shoot them. There have been at least 2 presidents in my lifetime that where I was politically aware that I could not stand. But I would have never harmed them. I live around Republicans. Everyone I live around just about are Republicans. I disagree with them on almost everything. My social media is full of conservatives that I disagree with adamantly on everything. But I would never wish them harm. I would never shoot them. There is no reason for violence in our politics. And I know we have a long-standing history of violence in our politics, but it does nothing to serve the country. It does nothing to move us forward. If anything, it knocks us back. Thanks for listening. I'm at a loss. So I'll leave you with this. Just remember, we're all Americans. We're all in this boat together. And there is no reason to kill each other. Americans killing Americans just doesn't make sense to me, especially over politics. Y'all have a great day.